back, everyone. Today I have exciting news for you. First of all, we are approaching the 500 subscribers, and that's amazing, and thank you so much for the support. And this also ignited the IBO to pay attention to our channel, and they examined it and they considered it to be one of the reference of the IB World Schools. So now you can find our channel in the IB World School Digital Library, which is something great because that shows that our channel has some strong power, guys, when it comes to the IB PYP knowledge. Today we are here in the beautiful Bruges in Belgium, and we are going to be talking about transdisciplinarity. Many new teachers have problems understanding what transdisciplinarity is and how they can implement it in the classroom. Discipline, first of all, is the subject. You have the discipline, the science, yeah? You have the discipline of math, you have the discipline of language. It's a huge part of knowledge. So when you are having a transdisciplinary approach, and this is happening in the PYP, then that means that you are teaching something through many disciplines. You go through the disciplines. As we have mentioned in another video, you can teach math at the same time when you are teaching science, at the same time when you're teaching language. So an example of this could be going outside for a field trip and trying to learn, for example, vocabulary. You learn vocabulary about nature, yeah, in year 1. Or for your ESL students, for your EAL, you are teaching ground, grass, trees, river, ducks, sky. Yeah, you find vocabulary and you learn new vocabulary. But at the same time, you can teach math because you can count the objects that you find in the scenery that you are in. And you can also go deeper and teach science. You can talk about the plants, you can talk about the animals, you can talk about the time, yeah? You can talk about the density of the water. It depends on which grade level you're teaching.
Let's check this case now. Imagine that you are walking down this alley with your year 5 students, and your central idea is about marketing and its strategies and techniques. How and what are your students are going to learn during this walk down the alley? So first of all, the students will see the bright lights and their attention will be attracted into the shop. Afterwards, they will see the chocolates, which is something that kids love. They will check the name of the shop, which is La Belgique Gourmand. And also they will check the billboards or the posters that are promoting the chocolates and any offers that the shop has for potential buyers. Of course, we all know what children want to do in a chocolate tree, yeah? They want to devour as much chocolate as possible. However, we can take advantage of this and have a transdisciplinary approach. A math integration can also be a great idea because you can introduce the nutrition facts and how many calories it's a gram of carb, of protein, or fat contains, and then you can have some word problems from real life experience. How many calories, for example, a chocolate bar has, even though children don't care about the calories of the chocolate bar. Or you can improve their social skills by making them ask questions to the pedestrians about their preferences in candy. So they can collect data and they can form their tally charts and later on their bar graphs and pie charts, which falls under the strands of the data handling.
So one very good example of connection between the transdisciplinary theme and nature could be sharing the planet. So you can bring your classroom to the park and you can start finding connections between the strands of the transdisciplinary theme of the sharing the planet with what you can find. Year 1, you can start teaching numbers. You can have a transdisciplinary approach with math. So you can teach numbers, but how can you teach numbers? First of all, as you will see, you can take advantage of the scenery. So you can separate your classroom in groups and you can give them a bag. So they can scatter around and they can collect as many leaves as possible in a given limited time. So that means that they are going to be practicing their time management skills at the same time. They will be practicing their social skills because they will be collaborating in one team. And also they will be counting. So there you have the strand of math in number. You have three enhancements at the same time with just one activity. Plus, you will have the students in nature, which helps them a lot in their emotional world. And don't forget that now with COVID pandemic, students need nature mostly because all the time they're in the house confined. And when we have any opportunities to actually visit nature and have a lesson there, that would be awesome and fantastic. And believe me, the students will appreciate it a lot. Another example for younger ages could be learning the colors. You can see many colors, of course, in nature, and you can note them down, having a revision if you have learned them already, or you can learn them by bringing some flashcards with the names, and you can make connections and find what is green, what is brown, what is black. Another thing you can do is to check the trees. You can, for example, in year 5, you can start investigating the age of the trees, or you can have strands for biology by examining what animals live in the park, and you can learn about mammals, you can learn about birds, and you can use this as an initiative for your inquiry, which is a very great provocation for your lessons. Going back again in year 1 or year 2, when you teach time, you can also teach time by the movement of the sun outside. So you can see when you come to the park in the morning that the sun would be to the east, and when it's going to the west, then you are having a sunset. That was it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video because we enjoyed Bruce a lot today. Stay tuned for the next one and take care. Stay away from COVID.